Hello Gacha fans, it's me, and today I thought I'd do something a bit different. I was thinking that I could make a Princess Gacha character, modeled after me. So I have this little preset right here, and I'm going to get started. I'm going to start with the hair, although I think the blush could be a bit bigger. So I'm going to go with this blush. Actually, you know what, I think I really do like this blush. Okay, so for the hair, I was thinking it can go a bit longer because I have pretty long hair. It's a bit wavy, and I really like this hairstyle, so I'm going to go with this. I think that the rest of it looks pretty nice, although I might want to add a little bit like that on that hairstyle. Now, if you want to create this character at home, I will list all of the apps I used at the end of the video and all of the numbers of the Gacha characters. So I really wanted her eyes to look really anime-like, so I was thinking to do cute little eyes. I am going to be drawing in some additional things, so if you want to know, I'm not going to keep the purple because I don't think that looks very nice. So I have blue eyes, of course. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen me before. So, and they're really bright and light, so I think I'm going to go with a light hair. I do have earrings. They're pearls, but I had amethysts because it was my birthstone. So I think I'm going to go for that, little amethysts. And if you were wondering how to get earrings, and I know you can't really see them in most of the presets, they're just accessory 89 for those earrings. And for star earrings, it's a bit farther along. It's accessory, oh, sorry, wrong thing. It is accessory 90, but I'm going to stay with accessory 89. Okay, I don't have glasses, so I'm not going to add glasses, but I am going to see if there are any other cute little things. I'm not seeing any cute little things, so I'm not going to add any. Okay, I think the face is done. Now we're moving on to the outfit. I'm going to draw on some additional skirt for a dress, because Gacha characters don't have many dresses, which I'm hoping they'll add that in Gacha Life too. So I'm just going to go with this shirt. I was debating over these two shirts and maybe a bit of that one, but I decided this shirt because I really want her to look really medieval, even though what I'm trying to do with the earrings is not very medieval. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a skirt preset so I know how big I want to keep it and how long it's going to be. So I think I'll have it about this range. I may make it a bit bigger. Now for the shoes, I want them to look really cutesy, so I think either high heels or maybe these ones. These are one of my favorite. So I'm not going to keep it with white, but I think a nice lavender color would be pretty. Lavender is my favorite color. I don't have to color the skirt, but I'm just going to do that anyways. I'm going to add a nice little lacy look onto it. I want a light color, and I really want it to be white themed as well, so I'm adding some lace. I'm thinking for a hat, if they have something cute, then what I'm thinking, I can scratch the idea I was thinking. I would go with a little hat like this, but I just don't think that's very medieval. So I wanted to do a little crown, but I don't think that's very medieval either. Plus, I had a really nice idea for something to put in her head. There are some pretty clips, but I don't think I'm going to use those. Okay, well, I think the character is done, and I'm going to go into studio. Oh, no. This is a sneak peek. I may not go into studio. You know what? I'm just going to take a screenshot from where she is right now. So I'm going to go for a background for her to have. I was thinking a cute little background would be nice. So what I'm thinking is maybe like a little fantasy background or a medieval background. I'm not entirely sure yet. Oh, I do know this one that I've seen a lot of Gacha Life movies. They have this. So I'm going to try and see if I can find it. Was that it? Yes, here we go. This looks very medieval and I'm very proud of it. Okay. And if you want to follow along, take a screenshot. I have, in one of my other videos, I showed you how you can take screenshots to make a Gacha Life video. I will make a part 2 soon, or at least I think I want to make a part 2 soon. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the app. I'm sorry you can't see any of my apps that I have. I'm very personal. I'm going to use this app right here. So, for any of the apps that I'm using, none of this is sponsored. I'm going to go into my gallery, and I'm just going to create a picture, and I'm going to import a picture. And I'm going to use this picture. If that pop-up comes up, just say no if you're following along and doing this at home. I think what I want to do is I want to add some shading. I have an iPad pencil, and if you do not have an iPad pencil, that's fine. You can use your hand. I find it easiest to use an iPad pencil. Then I'm just going to be drawing in some cute little designs to her hair and make it look, sorry, sometimes my iPad pencil malfunctions. Just to make it look a bit soft. Make it a bit bigger, the size. I'm just going to make it fade. Something I see a lot when I'm modifying Gacha characters is sometimes there's little malfunction parts where the color is always a bit off at that place, so I'm just going to fix that up by coloring it in. There we go. You can see there are some highlights. And now I'm going to work on the skirt. I'm really scared because I've never done this before, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, I want to remove this dark line, and I'm going to take away from the airbrush. So my favorite non-airbrush is the Love Pen, so I'm going to use that. Sorry if you're hearing any annoying noises, my iPad is cracked, so the microphone may pick that up. I recommend not to use airbrush for filling in stuff and adding highlights because most of the time it does just look like scribbles when you color stuff in. I don't want to make this too big, but I also don't want to make this too small. Okay, that looks nice. I think what I want to do is I'm going to, going to add an increase so it looks like it's all part of one dress. There we go. Okay, so I think the skirt's coming along pretty nicely now, but I think I'm just going to cover up these little holes, or the little buttons. I think they're buttons, I'm not sure. I'm not a really big fan of them, so I'm going to get rid of them. But of course I am going to add something there because I think that it just looks a bit off. I haven't decided if I'm going to remove that line just yet. I think I'm going to try with it. I'm going to see how it looks, and then if I don't like it, I can add it back again. If you want to follow at home, you don't have to use these colors that I'm using. If you just want to use like your own favorite color, lavender is mine, so that's why I'm using it. I recommend you can use whatever color you want. I recommend a light color though. I think a light color would look really nice and sweet. But if you don't want it to be soft and sweet, then you don't have to. I think I like that, but I'm going to increase the lines. Or actually, I might just get rid of the lines and add my own lines later. I would make a front-facing gacha, but I'm not going to. I'm going to add on to the eyes. I'm going to get rid of the... Especially with eyes, you want to be really careful you're going to ruin something. That's why I always get really scared when I'm modifying eyes. My friend does it all the time. She's actually a subscriber on my channel. Well, I mean, she sent my sister a picture of one time she did it. Eyes are pretty hard to shade, in my opinion, but I do want it to look pretty soft, so I'm just going to give it a try. I think something that would be easier is if I took away the advanced shinings and then I would draw them in. I know you're like, oh, Helen, you're just removing stuff and adding stuff again, but actually I'm going to add stuff soon, so if you guys don't want to wait around, then that's fine. You can just skip the video. I will put up on the screen the time you should skip to if you want to watch me add stuff, the times. Hopefully you all saw it. So if you want to add different colors to the eyes, you can do that. I'm going to stick with one color for now, and I'm going to see how much I like that. Although I don't think I like the shadowing that much, so I may get rid of that. I recommend you use a iPad pencil for this, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. I know I've said that a million times, but I really do recommend you do. It doesn't even have to be one of those expensive, like, $100 ones. I have, like, a $20 one. But you can get a really cheap one. I actually got one for free once. Well, I mean, it was at my gymnastics class. I mean, it was pretty awesome, but... Okay, now it looks very weird. Oh, well. Ooh, that was a bit too big. I think it just would have been easier if I just removed the eyes and added them. Well, I want the eyes to really pop out, so I'm going to add them as the size. I know you guys might not be picking up on this. I don't really even know what I'm saying either, but what I want to do is I want to have the eyes just like pop out. Like, you know, there's all those front-facing drawn Gacha Life characters, and you know how their eyes always pop out. That's what I really want to do. I really think in Gacha Life 2 they should have front-facing Gacha Life characters. And if you were wondering, yes, I will do all my videos in Gacha Life 2, probably, when it comes out. Or if it comes out. I don't even know like when it's coming out or if it's coming out soon. If I'll even have my YouTube channel still when it comes out. Maybe it'll come out after COVID. That would be amazing. And then if you're watching in like 2037 or something and you're wondering what COVID is, that's good because that means that COVID's over. I know we're all stuck in quarantine, so I have been making a lot of videos lately, but I did take a little stop. I'm sorry about that. Comment down below if you like this and you want me to do another video like this. I'm actually really enjoying this. I really always love to draw, and I think I really want to do some custom Gacha Life characters. Take a screenshot right now if you like the way that this character is looking at the moment. I really want to add to the skirt, but I'm going to finish the eyes first. I really like highlights in eyes, so I'm going to remove this highlight and patch in this. And then I'm going to add my own highlights. Well, this is the time of the video where I get bored and don't know what to say. So, have you considered subscribing? Well, you should probably do that because I want 15 subscribers. Yeah, I know it doesn't seem like that much, but I hit my goal of 10 subscribers, so thank you guys. Okay, so I think I'm going to add the highlights now. Gonna go for a little white color. And I think I'm also going to give her some lips a bit later. I don't know where to put the highlight though. This is my favorite type of highlight. I always go like this. I think I like the first one, but not the other one. So I'm just going to remove both of them. Try again on this one, see if it can look better. I'm going to do that a bit. Mess around with the brush sizes and the brush. You know what, I think what I'm going to do instead is just a normal Gacha Life highlight. Yes, I'm not a big fan of that. I think what I want to do is a little off-white up here. And then when it reaches there, I want to go back to white. I don't know how much I like the highlights. I think I just want a bit of a little so. Not too close. Sorry if I'm just spending too much time on these highlights. Okay, I think that looks nice. Okay. I think, you know what? I'm done with the eyes. Well, actually, I do want to add. So this is what I meant when I said, like, add the eyelashes. On here. And I think what I want to do is I just want to thin this out. that looks nice. Oh, I think my... I'm trying to decide if the microphone picks up any of those annoying noises from my iPad and my pen moving together. I do not mean it at all. You know what, the more I think about it, the more I think that these eyes are just too big. You know what, I'm just gonna scratch the whole entire bigger eye idea. Okay, I'm going to move back onto the skirt now. What's that? I'm gonna move back onto the skirt now. I'm scared how this skirt is gonna turn out because I don't know. The skirt is like one of the most important parts. I cannot mess this up. Just going to straighten out the waist a bit. It's still a bit odd from when I made it into a dress. I could already call her done. I mean, she looks like a princess, but I'm not because I know this is probably not what you guys were looking forward to. Okay. I want her to be like a really pretty and like fancy, even though I'm not that much like that in real life, but I think that it would look so pretty. I'm going to I'm no good at straight lines, so sometimes my pen just like ruins my drawing a bit. Like you see, a lot of times it's been, just like disappearing from time to time. Like what I've drawn, it's been disappearing. Yeah, that's my pen. It's my pen's fault. I'm blaming my pen. Okay, it's time to color this in. I'm too lazy to do that. Paint can, bucket, it's your turn. No, maybe that was a bad idea. I think this video is getting a bit too long, so for the sake of my editing and for the sake of this uploading this video, it's going to take forever if I make this videos too long. So I'm just going to finish up right there, and well, I'm going to do part 2. Part 2.